righty. Hey, Dictator Bill. I'm 19 years old, and I've been with my girlfriend. My woman Dawn left. I'm with my girlfriend now for 2 years. I know what you're thinking. Too young for all these silly problems. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking good for you. Way to go. Way to go, fella. Anyway, for the first year of our relationship, literally everything was perfect. I still love her just as much as I did then. I'm sure she loves me just as much. However, during the second year of our relationship, an overnight shift changed, and then we stopped having sex. It's basically non-existent, and now and again, every couple of months it will happen, but I know she's not enjoying it. This is because she was on the implant, contraception injection. At first, I was questioning myself, and if it was me that wasn't getting her in the mood anymore, but she promises me that it isn't because of the implant. She says what the fuck is a contraception injection? Jesus, I've never heard of that shit. It's an injection, so you won't get pregnant? Dude, if you literally told me contraception actually meant it's gonna get you pregnant, I would believe that too. That's like one of those fucking words that I just ignored my whole life. You know, like soliloquy. Like, what the fuck does that mean, you know? Contraception. Implant. Official site. Get the facts. Fuck that. I don't want facts. I want pictures. Images. Okay, they're showing it that it's nice and small. For some reason, they keep putting it up against their bicep. They stick it in your fucking arm? What? This looks like some fucking robot shit. Okay, it's birth control. Implant. They stick a fucking toothpick in your arm and then you can't have a baby? I don't get it. Anyways. Well, yeah, that's probably fucking annoying to have it in there. You know what I mean? She goes to hug you and the inside of her arm hurts. Anyways, after the first I was questioning myself, blah, blah. She says that it has caused her to completely lose her sex drive. She says she just had it removed and it's been a few weeks since and nothing has changed yet. I feel so much resentment towards her every day and what I can only describe as depression as soon as I see her most of the time. I find myself being such an angry, short-tempered person now when normally I'm usually happy and smiling. Jesus. Might be time to get out of this relationship, buddy. But you know something? If it really affected her like that, it depends on how long she had it in there. Maybe she needs longer than 2 weeks. But, you know, if you're going to be an angry lunatic, I mean, if you don't leave, eventually she's going to. But you know what? You get yourself a song on it. A woman done put a toothpick in her arm. Now she won't suck my dick. One of these days I'm going to whip it out and wipe it on the wall. You can take my dick and shove it. Right in your fucking mouth, you whore. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo. Okay, I always seem to try and hide my need for sex and act like I don't ever want it and try to show disinterest, but I never can. I guess it just must be more important to me than it is to her. I never thought sex was such a big deal, but the last year has taught me that when there's bad sex life in a relationship, it can really cause the whole thing to just break down. It just got to the point now that I've said we need some space and a break because the last thing I want is to ruin our relationship. Dude, you're fucking miserable, man. And you have to, you know, you got to be with somebody and, like, understand them and, you know, be there when they're going through a tough time. But, like, you know, if they're not understanding how fucking miserable you are, you're just gonna keep getting more miserable, and then, you know, then they're gonna be miserable, and then in the end, they're gonna fucking break up with you, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? I should have done that to them. Breaking up with somebody is not something you should do to them. It's something you should do for yourself. All right? And this is the deal, dude. You're not fucking happy. All right? You're not happy. It's great that you're taking a fucking break, and I would go out and I'd fucking go try to enjoy myself and meet somebody that doesn't have a fucking toothpick in their arm, that doesn't want to touch my dick. You know, I mean, that's just getting down to brass tacks here. That's what's going on, right? They stuck that shit in her, and now you can't stick your shit in her. So, I mean, well, you got to get the fuck out. I'd get out. You're young, dude. You're 19. What, are you going to marry her? What, are you in the military? People in the military get married when they're 19, you know? My woman done left. That's what you do. It just sounds like you sound like you need like a long time away from each other. The way that was read, dude, that sounded like a fucking 40-year-old guy wrote that, and you're 19. So that's kind of a good sign that maybe you should get the fuck out. Who knows? But I would not say anything mean. I would not, and I just, you want to be able to see the person again and not get a glass to the head. You know what I mean? That's kind of what you're going for. So the art form is you just tell them how you're feeling. I'm just not happy. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. I'm just not happy, and I'm finding myself less and less happy, and it's affecting my moods. Everything you just said. And I'm finding that I'm getting angry, and I don't want to be angry around you and create any misery in your life. So as much as this is going to hurt you, I'm walking out the door. You can take this relationship and shove it. That's it. Then walk out the door. And you probably walk out that door and you'll be sad a little bit. And you walk a little more. And you start skipping, and then you're running down the street. Yeah! It might be one of those breakups. Or it could be the one, oh, why did I do it? I don't fucking know. But you're 19. You got your whole fucking life ahead of you. You don't need to be in this. This sounds like you're fucking married. I'd get out.